Hello, everyone. Welcome to our campaign. My name is Paul. Uh, you guys are Amanda and Leah. You're going to be playing. I'll be DMing, but you guys will be playing Belki and Xavia. And this is your session 0 for that. So, without further ado, I'm going to read you guys into the world a little bit, and then we're going to figure out where you are in it. So, this is a general overview of the campaign, but I will introduce you to the world while we're here. So, the summary. First of all, the title, Assassin's Gambit, Hunting the Hero in a Dungeon. In the bustling city of Eldoria, a mysterious dungeon suddenly materializes, its depths rumored to house ancient treasures and dark secrets. As adventurers flock to the dungeon's entrance, a hero named Talon Brightblade assembles a brave party, vowing to be the first to conquer its seemingly endless floors. But this is not his story. Assembled by the Guildmaster of the Nightshades, a group of skilled adventurers is tasked with infiltrating the dungeon, one in particular to eliminate the hero and his party, in secret and under the guise of the first adventuring party to reach the bottom. As they delve deeper into the dungeon's twisting corridors, the adventuring party will find themselves facing not only the dangers of the dungeon itself, but also the resilience and the determination of the hero's party, as well as rival adventurers and rival assassins. Each encounter brings them closer to their target. It also reveals the true extent of the hero's strength and resourcefulness. Some, haunted by their own pasts, some driven by their loyalty to the guild, the adventurers must navigate the treacherous labyrinth, making alliances and betrayals, with one objective in mind: survive. As tensions rise and loyalties are tested, the question will remain: what truly lies at the bottom of this dungeon? Who created it? For what purpose? As the adventurers press forward, driven by duty, ambition, they will begin to unravel the layers of the mystery shrouding the dungeon's origins.
Yeah, you said duty.
Heh.
God damn it.
Oh my god. So welcome to my world that I have here. This is a little world. This is a little different than my standard world. Typically we hang out in the kingdom of Estrium, but here we have an entire another continent. Two continents actually. The first on the left here being the continent of Aethoria. The second on the right being the continent of Valoria. Most of our things in regards to this dungeon will be made and done on the continent of Aethoria. But that doesn't mean that things in Valoria don't have things to do with your backstory. See what I'm saying? In particular, there are a bunch of different cities. Some of you are from places. I'm not going to give it away or anything like that, but actually, let me stop talking for a second.
Ho ho.
How did you guys meet up here? Where, first of all, where are you in the world? In the little thing of Eldoria, where are you? Right? What are you doing in this present moment? And how did you meet up and become this duo, for lack of better terms?
Oh, well. Um, the way that we met as I guess in canon, it would be Xavia came to the guild requesting some services, and she needed a bodyguard. So I was paired up with her. We were seemingly in the same age range, so seeing the two of us together wouldn't be that strange. So we were set up, and we, to everybody else, just seemed like a good pair of besties. Just going with each other everywhere, you
Okay.
know?
How long has this been going on for, Xavia?
Just for a few months. I think, if I remember correctly, we signed a time limit contract for just about, I believe it's supposed to be 6 months, give or take, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
Yeah.
So I'd say this has been going on for already about 2 or 3 months by this point.
Okay. And now, what are you paying the guild and/or Belki?
Good question. Um,
Okay.
well, I mean, it would most likely be straight up coin.
Yeah.
Because Xavia, as a performer, she probably does really well for herself on the road. So it'd probably just be straight coin, depending on the guild's price range. And that's probably also why another portion of why she signed a time limit contract, because she's a bit of a roaming spirit.
Okay. Do me a favor. Roll a D100 for me, Leah.
Okay,
Ooh.
I need to get some dice.
You go get some. You go get those dice.
Oh, she could use her Xavia dice I bought her!
Use those Xavia dice. I'm gonna go get my player killer dice.
I've already had my dice out. Like, I set these things up like 20 minutes ago, guys. Come on.
Okay,
We're
but
not
question
noobs.
for Amanda. Should I use
Use the cat's eye.
the cat's eye or
Use the cat's eye. No, use the
Okay.
cat's eye first.
All right, D100. That would be this one. And what would it be
It's
a
the
D10
two
as well?
tens.
Okay. Yep, 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 yep. All right. 36.
36.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You can go ahead and add 36 gold to your inventory.
Cool beans.
Okay. I will say that the retainer for 6 months worth of protection uh, from the guild would run you generally about 200 gold.
So this is what I have left.
This is what you have left out of that. This was a payment upfront kind of deal.
Oh, for sure.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
Amanda, you need to add 200.
Hey!
Belki, you can go ahead and add 15 gold to your inventory.
From 0?
From 0, yep. From 0 to 15.
Fuck.
And
I'm a hardworking girl.
the guild's got bills to pay, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
but I have a day job. Come on! I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I got rent and shit, I guess.
I just want to clarify a couple things beforehand. So this is Paul to players, not DM to characters. Leah, the country that you are really from, right, is up here.
Okay.
This is the title of it. It's called Borealis. All right. Whether or not you share that information with Belki is one of the two, but that is where things happened,
Mhm.
and that is where you are presently not.
Aggressively.
Aggressively not, for a very good reason, and you have not been there in the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I
Bel
believe between Xavia and Belki, we don't know much about each other's stories. All she knows is that I've got people who want me to be elsewhere, and I don't want to go.
Belki, you are originally from this little unnamed town right here. If you would like to name your town, you
No.
totally can.
No.
But
Belki does not know anything about her history
uh,
from when she was a baby, and I'm gonna
so
leave it like
th
that.
this is your little town right here, and you have successfully made your way to the city of Eldoria, which has been a much more, how to say, accepting place.
To say the least.
So, and I would say that from here to here is like definitely like a 6 day kind of journey, type of deal. Same thing for you there. Uh, from here to here is like between like 6 to 10 days, depending on where you go in this, you know?
Hmm.
On foot?
So, well, on foot, if you wanted to do horses and everything, it depends. Are you going over like, are you traversing this? Are you following the main road? You know,
Ah,
there's a lot of factors, time-wise in there.
hard.
But right now, you find yourself in the hustling and bustling city of Eldoria. It is the first thing in the morning. Where are you all waking up in this city?
I would probably be at probably the most busy tavern. I picture her having like been able to finagle a room there, either that being spending the night with somebody or getting a deal from the tavern keep by performing there and like taking a portion of the money that she makes and giving it to the tavern keep to pay rent or something like that. But that would be the options there.
Okay, okay, for sure, for sure. Um, are you essentially are you playing there like nightly? Like that is like that's the general idea. You want to trade your services for a room?
Yeah,
Okay.
it could probably be like if there's multiple taverns all over that kingdom, it could be like she doesn't like staying in one place for too long. So I don't picture her being in one tavern for the entirety of the 6 months contract or anything like that. But I do picture her possibly being like jumping around from place to place like every week or two.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the city of Eldoria. This is one of the major cities like on the continent and everything like that. So it's not really a difficult thing to jump around from like festival to from bar to bar,
Hmm.
so to say. Um, Belki, where are you?
Um, it's bright and early,
Bright
right?
and early.
So I'm walking in with a delivery for the owner. It's going to be a bunch of linens that I have been working on repairing for all the bedrooms.
Okay, okay. For sure, for sure. Give me 1 second. I just have to populate this tavern bar now. Don't mind
Well,
me.
you know, expecting that answer.
I was hoping that you guys were gonna be like, we're besties. We're sleeping in bunk beds. Like,
I don't think she wants to be anywhere near what Xavia does at night, so
ah,
She sounded like she had company. I was solid.
there you go.
At that point, it
Uh,
wasn't on my shoulders if she died.
if she dies, she dies.
Eh, I got paid.
There you go. You did. This is true.
we gotta have some kind of like whistle.
A whistle? Tavern's not too far. You can just scream and I'll hear it.
Okay.
Oh my God. Incredible. Where are
I
these
picture,
guys?
by the way, I picture Belki being like super friendly to everybody but Xavia.
Oh my
That's
God.
not what I was picturing, but okay.
No, like it's obviously like that's like I haven't seen Belki in action yet, but that's just like in my mind. I just can picture Belki getting so sick of her.
It'll be like Big Sister Love.
Yeah.
Oh, Atlanta. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go here. Okay. Do. Okay. As we begin in our little tavern here, the I like to play the hustle and bustle of that. Even though it is
Lex will play the hustle and bustle of enormous.
even though it is early to say the least, you know, the tavern is very lively. It is drinks are flowing, you know. It is a good day. People are trying to like strike up, you know, like the morning band is playing. It's a good time. Very lively place. And why shouldn't it be? A new dungeon has just opened up in the town. Literally from out of nowhere, erupting out of the ground like some type of uh, earth crust volcano, damaging half of the city structure, but bringing in a majority of adventurers a majority of coin to be made. They say in the gold rush that the people who mine the gold didn't really make that much money, but the people who sold the shovels made a shit ton. But the people who sold beer made even more than the people who sold the shovels. And that is where you find yourself in the Rolling Barrel Tavern. Belki, you walk in. Xavia, you are welcome to wake up. This is your little room up here.
I got a rug.
You got a whole rug. It's a whole rug.
I got a suite. I'm in
You got your
style.
own bath, dude. That's what's more
Yeah.
impressive.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bath. I mean, I would say that like even though you bounce around from like time to time, I would say that like you kind of between tavern to tavern, kind of stay like a week, a solid week of like playing, and do me a favor, make a performance check for me.
Okay, baby. And that would be a D20 with
Plus a million.
Let me see my
Plus a
thing.
million.
The 17 plus 5, so 22. I'm doing pretty damn good.
22. You are doing phenomenal. You've actually even amassed a little bit of a following, where people have like started to travel from bar to bar because they know that you're playing there. And bar owners, have kind of, for lack of better terms, increased what they're offering to you. It's like, hey, like, if you stay at my tavern, I can put you in the executive suite for a week, like no charge on that or anything like that. Or you drink for free for the night, or so on and so forth. It's almost become like a small battle for the pleasure of the entertainment of the Mockingbird. What are you going by in this town? Are you as you are the Mockingbird? Is that your anagram, so to say? Are you introducing yourself as Xavia? Like, how does this go down to the townsfolk of Eldoria?
Yeah, so she introduces herself with a full title, Xavia the Mockingbird. You probably heard much about me, nothing you can prove, I'm afraid, but far and wide you will know my name.
This is gonna get
Okay,
old so quickly. I can't wait. I can't
okay,
fucking wait.
okay, okay. I love that. I love that. Um, you wake up. What are you doing?
She's probably gonna take her damn time getting ready, brushing her hair. She's probably got a bath the night before, but she's probably going to go to that desk there and first go through her uh journal that she keeps and do an updated page for what happened the previous day, like what her performances went, the name she's making for herself, just a little bit of progress on her journey there.
Okay, okay.
After that, she'll probably go get some breakfast.
Going to get some breakfast. You are going to get some breakfast. Belki, you walk in. You know that Xavier is playing here. Make an insight check for me.
Oh my goodness, I get to roll. Ew. Wow. Damn, alright, setting the tone for how my rolls are gonna be for this campaign. 10.
10. Wait a minute. Was it this tavern? Oh shit. No, she was at the other one last week.
I was working so late on these stupid blankets, I forgot which one.
Exactly. You have business here, but whether or not Xavier's here, let's get to your business first, and then we'll handle your guild business.
Jeez, this bitch fucking wanders around all the time. I'm just gonna walk on up to the barkeep. I'm gonna just start with a crisp bold, oh, hello, good morning. Morning. And I'm gonna look at the people next to me who are very obviously having some hair of the dog and just be like, rough night. And I'm just gonna wink at them.
This actually, when you look down, this is one of your guild members.
I'm gonna look at her and go, real rough night.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you'll tell me later. You always do. And I'm gonna drop the linens on the counter.
Yep. Ralph, the tavern owner, will very happily come over to you. Just be like, Belki, you've done it again.
Oh, of course. Do you expect anything less from me?
Oh, no, no, no. Magnifico, magnifico! He will very happily scoop up the blankets from him. What did you charge, Ralph Bart, the tavern owner, for these blankets?
Oh, just 3 gold for the lot. It wasn't much that I needed to do.
He will nod over to the bartender. Bartender will go behind, take 3 gold, slide it on over to you.
Beautiful. Oh, is the songbird here?
The Mockingbird, yes, she is here. She's far and wide.
Great. Which one? Is she in the big one? She
as you say that, you do see the Mockingbird herself walk out of the door. I would assume, Leah, that you're kind of like make your way over to the balcony and just like a nice big stretch, you know. Like...
I'm probably totally humming a tune already, just in case anybody's already there. Like, la da 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 da, you know, just.
You're peacocking. You're peacocking.
Peacocking already.
Like, exactly. Like
so many bird names.
Exactly.
Nobody gets the name right.
You're totally peacocking in there, Belki. You see her. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna tap the linens in Ralph's hands and just be like, if you need anything else, you know where to find me. You know where to find my dad. Let us know. All right?
Oh, of course. Gives you like 2 kisses on the sides of the cheeks and everything like that. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just gonna walk past him. I'm gonna start heading over to Xavia.
Yep, for sure. And you do so, Xavia. I'm assuming you meet her at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm just gonna walk up to her and go, ah, ciao bella, and then just do the cheek kisses again.
Just Belki, darling, hello. The whole show.
I'm just gonna hold her by her cheeks and like pinching just enough where it is going to leave a red mark and just be like, how did you sleep, my darling?
She's gonna like rub like that actually didn't hurt. Like she's kind of upset because she like she doesn't really like pain. So she's gonna be like, oh, I totally needed some natural blush, you know? So I was hoping a drink would do that. But
oh, darling, that's what I'm here for. And I give her a good
she's gonna cock her head like
Xavia, we you performed last night. Did you take anybody to bed?
Probably, well, no, with a 22, I think I did. I think I took probably a couple.
A couple? Damn, she said she got stamina. Woo! Slay queen.
Okay, roll a d4 for me.
No. Don't be a coward. Make it a 6.
I'll roll both, and then you guys can pick whichever is more fun.
Plot twist, they're both 2s.
Oh no, it's a 1 and a 3.
Okay. For sure, you see this little tiefling here in the corner as you kind of get your cheek pinched by Belki there. This little tiefling gives you like a small wink. It's like, you know, it was hazy. You're pretty sure she was there last night. From
I'm just gonna send her, just blow her a kiss and just mumble over to Belki. If you can catch her name for me, that'd be great.
Oh, trust me, I already know her name. You don't want to know it.
And
I'm just gonna give a cute little wave under my chin to her. Just like, hi.
From out of your room stumbles a gentleman. He is sopping wet. He slept in the tub. And he gets to about here.
Oh, that's why she took a
and
bath
then
last night.
Totally falls over the railing, like still piss drunk.
I'm just gonna look at him. I'm gonna look over at Ralph and just be like, how many times has this happened this week?
Hey, business is business.
Do you want me to take him outside for you?
Hey, how does he smell?
I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna smell him real quick.
You know, smells like fresh flowers and shampoo.
He's good.
Hey, leave him.
I'm gonna point over to him and be like, it's usually the women I make that wet, but I'm not complaining.
Huh. Incredible. He is unconscious. He has fallen from about 15 feet.
That's unfortunate for him.
What is the day is yours, dears? What is the plan here?
I'm gonna say this is the last night at this tavern. So Xavier's probably gonna go ahead and like have Belki follow her up and like go back to her room to gather her things, but also have a private area to have like be able to discuss any kind of game plan.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure. You guys definitely head back up there. Belky in a little more of a
I'm gonna sit on the
it,
bed and just like up and just toss a thong off to the side, like
for sure. Belky, you like check behind like everything like that. You kick open the chest and everything like that. You're just like, all right, is anybody else fucking in this room here? Like,
I double checked the tub.
well, they better not be without me.
the, the, this has been going on for months, Belky. All right, like.
Every time I leave you alone, I think you can be safe. And then every time I come to find you in the morning, there's always somebody leaving your room. I can't vet these people.
I like to have a little bit of fun and like, you know, isolation is boring.
I know, but you're gonna have so much fun with a knife in your chest if you don't play this safer.
Well, that's what you're here for, and I appreciate you so much for that, sweetie.
Oh, you appreciate me so little.
And she's just gonna like laugh it off and then like go over and start gathering some of her stuff from the desk, from a chest beside the bed, the whole shebang.
At this point, Belky's doing the thing where she's doing like the room look over, like, you know, whenever you leave a hotel room, you're just making sure that like nothing was left here. So I'm like checking
Yep.
the chest, I'm checking the drawers, checking under the bed, checking under the fucking bear, maybe in the bear's mouth. I don't fucking know.
Belky, make an investigation check for me.
Cool!
While you're doing that, I'm gonna be reapplying my lipstick that I wiped off before the night.
You said investigation?
Yep.
12.
With a 12, everything kind of seems genuinely good about the place. Xavia has gone ahead and cleaned up like a majority of her things. You know, she's gotten used to this in a way, traveling, the hustle and bustle of moving and bouncing around.
Not
She did a
necessarily
fairly good
Port
job.
Ormos.
She did a relatively good job.
Alright. Any idea what tavern you're staying at this week?
Oh, is it the pig? No, I think it's hog. What's the name of that again? I don't know the names of the taverns, so I'm just like any kind of pig or hog or like something.
Make a history check. See if you can remember where you've been playing.
All right. Hopefully, I'm good at history. I'm not in school.
I already have a name for a tavern.
I got
9!
9. Wild night.
So,
Can I give a name, Paul?
yeah, absolutely. Please.
I'm just gonna sigh and go, the Whistle Pig Tavern.
Oh, that's it. Oh, what a fun name. Whistling Pigs.
Yep. Yeah, that one's definitely a fun crowd. I'm sure they'll love you there. A little bit rowdy, so keep your wits about you.
Oh, but I have you, like I said, so.
Oh, I know.
With your 9 there, Xavia, well, shit. What's the name of this tavern? Well, it is what it is. When in Eldoria.
What is
As
the name
long
of this
as I
tavern?
get paid, and at this point, I believe that I'm able to walk into any tavern, and I'd be okay.
Belky, the name of this tavern
is-
in your store is the Rolling Barrel.
Rolling Barrel, okay.
Yep. You have the Whistling Pig. The you would know this because this is your town. You have first of all, you can drink at your guild house. That is first and foremost probably where you do most of your drinking.
Yeah, man.
And any other extracurricular activities that you find yourself doing.
Well, that's where my house. That's where I live.
Exactly. And then you have the Whistling Pig. and you have the rolling barrel, and then finally you have the starlight sippers.
Oh, that's the bougie area, isn't it?
That's the bougie area, exactly. The rolling barrel is like the nice the genuine like bar, and then the whistling pig is the dive bar.
I've been to the Whistling Pig. It is, yeah.
So wait, what's the Starlight what?
The starlight sipper.
That's the bougie.
Oh,
That's the
sipper.
bougie one. That's the high class. We drink out of actual glasses.
They
Have
actually
they-
serve champagne.
Have they invited me yet, or is that my goal right now to get invited?
I would say that
It's totally up to
I
you,
would
but it's fun either way.
I would say that you made your debut at the Guild House bar. Right? You know, like Belki, would you have brought her to the Guild House?
No.
Okay, so scratch that. I'm gonna say you made your debut at the dive bar at the
It's
Whistling
for members
Pig.
only.
And then finally, you have you played enough. You got yourself into here, and now it has just been like a argument and a fight between the Whistling Pig and here to kind of get you. For sure, you know that with your 22 on performance, there were, for lack of better terms, scouts from the Starlight Sippers that were checking you out. You know. And you feel that you did a fairly good job. An offer should be approaching any day.
Okay. That's my goal, because I would like not only a nice bath, but better smelling soaps.
Better smelling soaps.
Don't say that. You know, Ralph puts a lot of hard work into his soaps, alright? He has the tavern, but he tries his best.
Yeah, and I'm gonna touch the fur. I'm gonna can it be fake fur? And I like make a little pointed thing about it.
Like
Yep,
illusionary fur.
absolutely.
Yes, but at least some other place will have nicer real fur.
Listen, he tries to hide the fact that he's vegan, and it doesn't work very well. He does his best. He's just trying to lose some weight.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna have tacky decor, at least have it be real.
You're not too far off on that one. I'll give you that. Okay, that's fair.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
like put my hand up for like a high five, like.
I'm gonna tap it with my tail. Just like, yeah,
tail
okay. Are you done packing yet?
Yes, I should have gotten
Okay.
everything. You didn't steal a quill from me, did you?
How did you know? And I reach into my pocket and I just pull out a middle finger. Here you go. There it is. And I'm just gonna go over to her trunk or suitcase or whatever she's been lugging around and just pick it up.
I'm just saying, you still owe me a new quill. The last one got set on fire because you didn't get there fast enough, so...
Alright, Your Highness. I'll be sure to go pick up another one. I'm gonna go over to the door and open it and just be like, Madame, after you.
I was just walking by, like, way over dramatically by this point, and just slide my hand up under your chin as I pass, like, thank you, love.
Can I do a sleight of hand to take the feather out of her hat?
Absolutely, make a sleight of hand check. You can make an opposing check if you wish. There, the
Okay.
opposing check would be a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I want to hear what she gets. I want to hear it.
Where's my...
Let me hear
This
it.
is technically a PvP roll, and I will say that
I got
all
11.
Oh, I got a 16!
for PvP rolls, all PvP rolls are to be rolled in the box of doom.
Oh!
When we do our box of doom, right,
Damn.
Leah? So on
It's
D&D
just-
Beyond, I'm sure you're familiar, you can click the buttons on D&D Beyond. So like if where it says like dexterity, you have a plus, the dexterity saving 3, you have a +3 to that, right? If you click that 3, it will roll it for you
So,
and give you the number.
do you want me to re-roll in D&D Beyond then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Boo. Oh, I have a +6 to my sleight of hand. I did the wrong... I got a natural 20.
Oh!
Hold on.
Oh! Fuck! Oh! Shit, yeah!
Wait, and what?
Absolutely.
Rogues!
On our natural 20, we all get
Damn, I got a
we all get the horn, and most of the time, it is optional to dab.
Oh, 16, baby. I got a 26 total, okay? You don't see
Yeah,
shit,
well-
okay?
Wait, is it
Xavia,
gonna be like to be sneaky or just to? Because if I'm doing a roll opposing, I thought it was gonna be like a oh, but you're like you're too fast or something.
Yeah, man. I gotta.
well, what is
Come on.
your
Come on.
passive perception, Xavia?
What is my passive perception?
Does it beat a 26?
So underneath saving throws, you would have 14 under passive perception.
I have to go pee real quick, guys. I'm sorry.
You go pee.
I do have a 14. still.
Okay. So with this sleight of
still-
hand
yeah,
roll,
no, she would
yeah.
definitely.
Not only did she manage to take it from you, but with your passive perception, you don't even know it hurt. She is too fast. Oh my god, incredible. So, while we're waiting on Amanda, I guess I will tell you a little bit about the world here. Yeah, so real quick, this is where you're from up here. You're from Borealis. There is
Do you want me to change the name of the kingdom in my?
Did you list the name of the kingdom? Because
I did.
I didn't think you did.
Yeah,
Unless
it was
unless I missed it.
Aurelia,
Was it Aurelia? Okay.
which is so funny. Aurelia Borealis.
You know what? We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with Borealis, and we're gonna call this royal school Aurelia.
Okay.
Boom. Done. We did it, Reddit. Perfect. The Aurelia Royal Academy is also a part of Borealis and everything like that.
So
And
also, real quick, also, how I don't know the lore of your map, so just to like slide this by you, and obviously I can change anything in this because like I did just a little bit of world building just to like have a place where she's from.
yeah, yep.
But if you wanted to incorporate this and or me change it or whatever, how this kingdom ended up having so much power was because there used to be two kingdoms and there was an attack on the other and it was basically almost wiped off the map, but they took over the rest of that area.
This is the city of Marindor, which was attacked by a red dragon. Originally, it was these were sent. The royal family of Borealis and the royal family of Marindor were supposed to wed, you know, in a way to unite the two continents.
I have it where the prince was supposed to wed that other kingdom.
Exactly. They were supposed to, but Marindor was attacked by a red dragon. It suffered great and terrible losses, and Borealis and Borealis royal family, through the most generous relief efforts, kind of just like kept encroaching and making their way, you know, like where like before it was like an even split, now you have like a small fort here for like Borealis territory, and then slowly they made their way. It's like, okay, now you're seeing in the port, you're seeing mostly Borealis flag ships, you know. So there is a royal family here, but you would say that the court has been really more replaced by members of the Borealis court, and so on and so forth like that.
Okay. Then question.
Yes.
Follow-up question. And this is just for me as a player, not for Xavia.
Yep.
Would that technically be where Xavia was born? Because that was the same dragon attack was what separated her parents.
Yes, that is where Xavia would technically have been born in Marindor.
Okay, cool beans.
All right, and when the things went down, the kookaburra went that way, and you went with him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I have returned.
all right, you have returned.
We missed you, my love.
I heard
let's
everything.
see.
I have my headphones on.
What nonsense? They're only barrel.
We
So,
can shit talk you.
so now what is the
You can.
what is
I don't judge.
what is the as you guys are what is the general idea for the day? Where are you guys going?
I assume that I'm going to be escorting her to first and foremost the next tavern that she's going to, but I also do have my own errands to run because as much as she likes to think, she is not my only priority.
True, it's true. Actually, Belki, as you say that, you get a little bit of a sending message.
Ooh.
It.
Real quick, before I just wanted to add, if she does say that to me, I just wanted to say at least I'm your favorite priority.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, hun bun.
I sleep wonderfully.
I'm sure you do. Yep.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
You're good. You're good. So you get a sending, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would recognize this voice right away. This is the voice of Grenjison. Uh, and what she will say is, Belki, Belki, my dear, please come to our shop immediately. We have what you requested.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm literally gonna be like, awesome. Dropping off the bird. Be there soon.
Okay. You can choose to drop off the bird. So what I will say is that it is
Well,
on
I'm
the
gonna
way.
help her drop off her. Oh, okay, it's on the way. Never mind.
Yeah, let's go
We'll stop
to
there first.
so let's go to the adventure. 1 second. Boop. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna like seeing that. I'm just gonna put like kind of slither up on your shoulders, like, can I go with you to work today?
Baby girl, you are my work, and I'm just gonna kiss her on the cheek.
I'm just gonna like give my arm around her in a hug as we walk.
For sure. This right here.
I'm sorry, real quick. I just thought of another. We put the definition in work.
Incredible.
Sorry.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're good.
You better
the pickle
work,
juice,
bitch.
man.
And vodka.
Material girl.
Material girl. But Vanessa, I am a material girl. You guys walk out of the rolling barrel, which is right here. Bonda's place is only right here.
Oh.
So if you wanted to go to that, right here is your guild.
Oh damn, we're out in the open. Shit.
And then what was the other place?
There's the tailor shop.
That was it.
Where I work and like technically live, yeah.
It was the tailors, exactly. You know, as you guys are like walking out and everything like that, you do hear Ralph. Take the soap. I make it myself.
Oh, I'm good. I haven't used the rest of it yet. I'll come back when I need some. Okay,
like
Ralph.
Throwing bars of soap at you.
Oh, and I am dodging it and just kind of pushing Xavia along.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
For
I
sure.
just got the smell out of my hair.
I make it myself. Okay. Where are you going there, Belki?
I'm gonna go to the flower shop if it's on the way to the Whistle Pig.
For sure, for sure. So you guys are going to go through here. When you get to like genuinely about here, there is a make a perception check for me, both of you.
I put my dice away and I forgot where.
That's your first mistake.
I have a 15.
15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Plus, I got a 19.
Ooh.
Girl,
15.
you're supposed to be perceiving around me.
Listen, I'm still dodging the soaps. He's got a good arm.
Okay, so with that being said, you definitely for sure see a small crowd of people. There is a clerical looking gentleman at the front, and he is shouting. He is shouting loudly. By him are flanked with two robed figures, and on her knees in front of him is a little purple tiefling, and as he seems to be like shouting like towards the crowd in like a very like priestly fashion. What all of you fail to understand is there is evil afoot in your town. We are here to rout it out.
I'm gonna look over at Belki and say, Shall we go cause a scene, my love?
He's causing enough of a scene already. Um, do I know this tiefling by any chance?
Make a what was your perception? 15?
Yeah, my perception was 15.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know her.
You definitely know this tiefling. You know, this is Sam the tiefling. She in general is not really like a merchant, kind of just like a generalized young tiefling of the town. Not an adventurer, not a merchant. You don't know much about her other than her name, but you know everybody's name.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to make a very heavy sigh. And I'm going to look over at Xavia and just go, my sweet, sweet songbird. I think this crowd may need a better show.
Xavier's just gonna. I'm gonna pull out my violin and just go. I would be honored. I'm going to walk up to the crowd. Actually, is this like a stone bench kind of thing right here?
Yeah, for sure. You can hop up on the stone bench if you wanted to. The crowd right now is facing him. Make an insight check.
Okay.
You
Okay.
you can make this with advantage because you generally have a decent idea of crowds.
And this is investigation.
Insight.
Oh, insight. Okay. Okay, 15. Oh yeah, no, 15.
15.
Flat.
Yes.
For sure, you definitely know that this crowd feels uncomfortable
Mhm.
in the forms of what is going on. In your time here in Eldoria, you would know that this is very generally accepting town, you
Mhm.
know, and that this type of for lack of a better term, like blatant racism, and or uh, whatever religious thing that this cleric has going on against the tiefling, uh, doesn't normally fly here, and it's not for lack of better. It's not that it doesn't fly here; it just doesn't happen here, and so this crowd is kind of like stunned in a way where they don't really know how to handle this.
Mhm. Okay, she's going to jump up onto the stone bench, and seemingly oblivious to what was going on, as if she just ran out, excited for the world, and just go, "Good morning, my loves! I'm sure you all missed me, but if you missed my performance last night, I woke up in a wonderful mood, and I have a new song for everybody." And I'm gonna like, as I'm talking and like moving around like that, I'm gonna look over at Belki and just kind of like nod over towards the cleric for like just in case. And I'm just gonna start playing a little thing, a little
Little thing, little
Little,
dingy thing,
little ditty.
little ditty.
yeah.
Okay, do me a favor, make a performance check.
Oh, don't fail me now. I got a 10.
A 10. With the crowd definitely with your words
I
and
forgot to
your
tune my
boisterous
violin.
and your boisterous activity and everything like that, they definitely turn towards you for a moment. They all turn towards you. They await your song and everything like that. Um, the uh as you go, you like rip a tune on your guitar and everything like that. With your 10, this cleric kind of like does like not stop uh talking, so to say. He kind of just like gets louder over you in a way. Um uh they the crowd Belki, do me a favor, make a insight check.
Oh boy. 5.
A 5. As far as you're concerned, uh as far as you're concerned, wow, with a 5. Shit, you can't read this crowd whatsoever.
Can I? So I don't know how, but I have thaumaturgy. Can I actually use thaumaturgy to make it sound like there's whispers of like, oh, who is this? Who is this? To like pique the crowd's interest more.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna do
Absolutely.
that. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make like some phantom whispers that are like really interested in Xavia.
Okay, okay. Go for it. Go for it. Xavia, you could re-roll your performance check.
Okay. Oh, I hope I don't waste that. 19.
19. Xavia,
Let's go!
with the little boost from Belki, you find your rhythm with this crowd and everything like that. And like it gets to the point where this it's less you find your voice with the crowd and more that you find your uh and more that you find the rhythm of the cleric himself, right? And so
It
basically,
sounds like he's up there scatting.
so he's like trying to shout and everything like that, and he's like, and he shall smite the wicked and plunge them all into a fiery pit. And like while he's saying it, like he shall smite the, and you're just kind of like hitting like the note as he speaks and everything like that.
Give me one
And
margarita. I'm gonna open
that
my
con-
legs.
that combination is drowning him out more than anything. It's also making him like stutter over his words. You begin a violin ditty. Lindsay Sterling up on here, rocking out. Belki, make a perception check for me.
Ooh boy.
Also, depending on if he is still talking, when it comes to the end of the song, I might do a thing, but I'll wait.
Okay.
10.
A 10. You
These aren't good rolls.
even with your 10, Xavia is killing it.
Yeah.
You can still hear the cleric over you can still hear the cleric kind of like she is stopping him physically from speaking with her music. You do hear with your tiefling ears the door to the guild open. You're focused really on Xavia, like this is a position that she is putting herself in, and it's a little uncomfortable for you too with your background. But you have a generalized guild member, so to say. And Xavia, I would say Xavia, make a perception check, see if
So
you can see what's going on.
large.
You're pretty focused on the cleric at this point.
Oh, fuck! It dropped. Okay. Perception?
Yeah.
12.
Well, it's enough. You can definitely read the lips of this dragonborn as he kind of like gets like real close to this cleric and everything like that, and you read the words emanating from him, and it goes like, "Do we have a problem?"
Like keeping the eyes away from the guild work going on in front of us.
These guys do turn around towards him and everything like that, and they're gonna start to make moves on him.
I'm gonna snake on up. Is this tiefling tied up, or is she just being like placed there?
She was you know what? I'm gonna say she was just like placed there. She's
Okay.
not bound or anything like that.
I'm gonna scurry up and just like get her out of there.
Okay, for sure. You scurry as you scurry. Hang on, let's see if make a stealth check on
Yeah, let's go!
me.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so bad at math. That's a 22.
Oh, Belki,
It's almost like I'm a rogue.
Belki, you are a leaf in the wind, to the point where Sam doesn't even see you before she gets there. You kind of just like appear. What do you say to her as she's kind of like sobbing on the ground?
I'm just gonna grab her real quick, do a quick wipe on her face, and just say, "Follow me." And I'm gonna very quickly run her into the what was it? The rolling barrel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just tell her to like lay low for maybe an hour or two. And
You
just stay
do
in here.
You do so. You run her in there, and like as you're leading her, she's like, "Where did you come from?"
That's not important.
Xavia, what you see here is Ray 3v1ing all of these guys. He
Let's go,
takes
Ray.
out like a giant club off of his back, and basically demolishes these people. Like it is not a fair contest. Make a performance check and see if you can keep the crowd distracted while Ray goes to work.
Yeah, so also with that, I want to like start like I've already been like dancing in place a little bit as I play. I want to like start also leading them over towards the Barrel Tavern. I'm bad with names, which canon. But
It is
so
canon.
I'm gonna start leading them over this way as I play and hope that they follow along, like dancing along and stuff like that.
Heck yeah. Okay, do me a favor, make a performance check.
I just want to get them out of like any kind of blast radius because we
Yep,
don't know
yep,
what we're
yep, yep.
dealing with.
He
Where
is the Dragonborn.
performance?
Yep.
19.
19. You not like with your performance, like you're sitting up here and everything like that. You hit like a real like you see Ray, boom, and as you go, and then backflip off of this fucking thing. And as like Ray goes to like jam this dude with like his like
I'm gonna
gauntlet like in the
also try to
face.
like start stomping to get them to get
Yep.
some, like
Oh,
acoustics going and stuff.
oh yeah, they're like they when you hit land on the ground from this back, they're like, oh, and Ray's using that cover of noise to strategically place his blows and everything like that.
Do
You
I,
are very easily able to successfully stomping and moving and grooving, move these guys back to uh
as she's getting people, are you getting them into the bar or just in front of the bar?
I'm gonna lead them towards the bar, and what my plan is, depending on how long I got like action and movement, it's like that. I wanted to like kind of almost end the song and point towards the bar with my bow and just say I can't remember the name of the tavern keep, but say tell them drinks are on me and basically tell everybody they get free drinks if they go in there right now.
Cool. And as they make their way to the door, can I pick some pockets?
Oh my god.
Absolutely. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
This
5,
is what we do,
6.
bitch.
Roll. I'm assuming you're not picking Sam's pocket. 1, 2,
No,
3,
I'm not.
4,
I'm not.
5,
I'm
6.
leaving poor Sam alone. The rest of these fuckers.
Roll a d6 for me.
A D6. Okay. First a D6. That is a 3.
3. You're gonna be able to pick 3 of these guys' pockets.
That's so hot, Paul.
Do me a favor and roll a.
Don't fuck this up.
Roll 2d12 for me.
2D12s.
Yep, 2d12 and then 1d4.
Okay, so here's my 2D12s. And then a D4. Do you need the total of all of them?
No,
Or-
just give me the total of the 2d12s, and let me know about
And then
the 4. Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 10, a 7, and then a 2.
A 10, a 7, and a 2. Okay, so you can add 17 gold to your inventory.
Amazing.
With that being said, 1 second. Do, 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 do. With
tape.
your 2, uh, okay. With your 2, you also pickpocket like off like this woman's wrist right here.
Ooh.
A little circlet.
A circlet.
Yep.
Alright, I'm putting that in my inventory.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Awesome.
All right. As you Xavia, you send all of them in there and everything like that. You hear them very excited, like about the drinks and everything like that. They kind of like they disappear. The
Wait, I need to also count like 1, 2, 3, 4, like how many drinks I have to pay for now. Like, okay.
For sure, for sure. Amazing. what are you guys doing? You send them in there. What's the plan after this?
I'm gonna walk up to Xavia and I'm gonna hand her 8 gold because that's half.
Okay,
It's
okay,
not,
fair.
but you know.
Well, I unfortunately I didn't take change, and I'm pretty sure you're behind so far on this month. So 8 gold is enough for you.
I'm just gonna snatch it and just all right. And let's just like turn back around and uh kind of lead both of us up towards to see how homeboy's doing 3-on-1 over there.
You see you see the cleric himself just turn and like book it. He's got like a black eye and a bloodied lip and everything like that. He is trying to get away. This dude is unconscious. This dude is under Ray's foot. Ray is about to curb stomp this man into the ground.
Interesting. Can I question for the DM?
Yes.
This is something that I just found out recently, and I don't think that it's a thing that almost anybody does, but it was something that was prompted in a different group I was in, which was funny.
Mhm.
Do you do non-lethal magical damage?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Fine,
So
fine.
I do in general, you choose whether it is to be lethal and or non-lethal.
Nice.
What I will say is that there are consequences for both. You know,
Oh,
people that a lot of times what my party will do is just murder hobo everything, right? And that has come back to bite them in the past
yeah.
as well, you know. But people that you should not murder could get you on like a bounty list or in trouble with town guards, in trouble with the crown, so on and so forth. People you should murder but don't. Could become reoccurring enemies in the future, and it can hold grudges and vendettas, or maybe they see the light in your mercy and become your allies. You'll never know.
Okay. We don't, and I don't know
Just
how
kill
much health
them.
this is.
Kill them.
All right, so I'm going to uh I don't think that this spell prompts like any kind of little song doodad little thing, but I'm going to anyway. Still having my violin at the ready. I'm just gonna picture like after I sent them in and she gives me that money, I'm just gonna like be casually playing like a like kind of background music and then turning it back around to the scene. I'm just gonna like rip a few more chords and then point my bow towards the cleric and say something along the lines of, I'm warning you, it will be hard, dare I say impossible to best Xavia the Bard, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers to make him fearful.
Oh! Holy shit. Okay, what do we have to make for this cleric here?
Damn, baby, it's so hot when you gaslight people.
Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep.
Yeah, it says you whisper a discordant melody. Good, good, good. All right. Okay, so do I roll
So I roll, you tell me what the save DC is. So with your dissonant whispers,
oh,
if you look at
13.
the spell, perfect, exactly, Wisdom
13.
13. So I will roll that and see if you can get that. No shot. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
And must immediately use its reaction.
Yeah,
Damn, you really said fuck
for
this guy.
sure.
Oh shit.
Okay, for sure. And this is non-lethal.
8.
Eight damage. Okay, and this is non-lethal damage.
Yes, because I don't know how much health this guy has, and I don't know if
Okay.
killing him in town square will
For sure. As he is running, as he is like running and everything like that, you kind of like appear out from like behind the corner over here like that. You see him, and you like pluck on your violin, just like dink dink dink. But instead of just like actual music that comes out,
It's a gato.
small little song notes appear like on your. It's like dink dink dink. Small little song notes, and then you take your forgive me for my lack of musical knowledge. You take your stick,
So
your bow, thank you,
yeah.
and you and you swipe them off at this gentleman, and these magical notes that you created just impact this dude, and you can even hear it too, almost like you're reading the notes of yours, like Xavia the Bard, like, and you see him fall over this like total amalgamation of rugs and everything like that, head ass over tea kettle.
Nice. Also, plucking the violin is called pizzicato, so that
There,
works great. And then after that, I'm just gonna swing my bow as if it's a sword. Just
incredible. Belki, what are you doing?
I'm assuming everybody's inside at this point.
Everybody's
Okay.
inside. You have stolen your gold and your circlet.
Is Ray still working on those other guys?
Ray is less working and is now just enjoying himself.
I'm just gonna call out to him and just be like, "Good morning, Ray."
He has this dude's head under his foot right now. He is like
Good.
literally taking the teeth out of this man's mouth via the surgical instrument that is the curb. And as he sees you and everything like that. Oh, good morning, Belki.
I'm just gonna wave real enthusiastically. Just be like, "Getting a good pump this morning."
Stellar. And then he looks at you, Xavia, and thanks for the assist.
I'm just gonna like do like a little over dramatic bow and just happy to help.
I
Yep.
love Ray.
And I'm gonna make my way over to the cleric and make sure he's unconscious, and then try to gather him up.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tail her because I don't trust that bastard.
You got it. You got it. I'm gonna say that Ray fucking after demolishing these people just like throws them in the bushes.
Is he a barbarian by any chance?
Make a history check to see if you remember if Ray is a barbarian or not.
9.
Ray is some type of macho man. You don't know if he's
Oh.
a full barbarian or if he's a fighter or anything like that, but like
Does he
you
have
have
an
seen him get
Does he have an
you've seen him get
affinity
hella
for?
mad before.
But does he have an affinity for mushrooms?
With your 9, you've never given him mushrooms, but you're on your way to a botanist store, so you totally could.
I'm sorry, he just reminds me so much of a different brass dragonborn that I know.
What?
The gag being, fun fact, I made him before I even joined Slumber.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
So when I found
incredible.
out that you were when Varian was a brass dragonborn, I lost it.
Incredible. Yes. Oh my
Beautiful.
god. No, the Brass Dragonborn was like I'll get into it after this. You guys definitely can pull up to the cleric and everything like that. What is he is unconscious on the ground. Ass like when I say ass over tea kettle, I'm like literally talking like his robes are like pulled over his head, his undergarments are like fully showing and everything like that. It is in a very embarrassing position for this cleric.
Cool, I'm gonna
I'm
make
just
it
gonna
worse.
look at-
Can I loot his?
I'm gonna look over at Belki really quick and just be like, they make it too easy sometimes.
I'm gonna loot him.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
looting
for
him.
sure, for
He
sure.
probably has like what, a Bible? Like
You loot the shit out of him, absolutely. Do
What's he
me,
got? What's he got?
Xavia, what are you doing as Belki begins to rifle through this gentleman's clothing?
I'm gonna first make sure I remember his face, and then I'm going to gather him up and just start just dragging him over to the guild. And just be like look over at what's his name? This is canon, I can't remember names anyway. And just be like, did y'all want to ask any questions?
Oh, you're dragging him over to Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, let me
Alright, so
loot him first.
you're gonna drag him over to Ray.
Shit.
Belki is looting him and everything like that. Okay. So you would
Look
know
how pretty
for
this is.
sure, Belki, what you pull out of off this gentleman's neck is a amulet of the Dawnfather.
Oh.
This is a cleric of Paylor. And typically, make a religion check. Make a religion check with advantage, because you've been running from this your entire life.
I don't know that I'm running from it though. 13 plus religion.
Mhm.
16.
16. These radicalists, uh, these cult followers of Palor, you know, they're not like the normal religious worships of Palor. Palor is like the god. He's like the Zeus, you know. He is like the king of the gods, for lack of better words. You know, his organization is just supposed to promote like healing, light, protection, and really what they focus on in this aspect is that Palor is like the god of the sun. He's the Dawn Father, and they focus on like the fires and the flames and the righteous fury that is Palor, and how Palor has to kind of prove why he's the big dog every once in a while. And they have made it about uh, where you have Palor, and you have descendants of Palor, and the descendants of Palor, whether they're Devas or Solaire or Asimar, you know, the opposite of Asimar is Tiefling. And that is where we are kind of building a parallel between like angel and devil. They don't like infernal beings, you
Sounds
know.
like some small pee-pee behavior.
It's super small PP behavior, you know. It's like they're like devils walk amongst you, and like half the time they are literally talking about tieflings. Like,
Definitely small pee-pee
Y'all just stay
behavior.
on. Y'all stay on their mind rent free.
yep, oh for sure. And you know, it's not just tieflings too. It's like tieflings, it's drow, uh, it's any one of the humanoid races that does not resemble humanism. So I'm gonna say like elves are fine. You know, humans are generally fine. Dwarves are fine. Gnomes,
Gnomes, halflings, but like
halflings, you know.
dragonborns,
But
no.
Dragonborn ain't cutting it. Kenku ain't cutting it. Tiefling, uh, the orcs don't even cut it or anything like that. You know,
Wait, are they racist against dwarves or
No.
halflings?
no. Dwarves and
Okay,
halflings
I just asked.
are within the bounds of Palor's light.
If your skin is not you know that skin cloud on Tumblr? If
Mm-hmm.
your skin color is not in that skin cloud, they hate you.
Kind of, yeah, for lack of better terms. Um, you you can keep that amulet there, Belki,
Oh,
if
it's
you
in my
so
bag.
wish. You can pull 5 more gold out of his pocket if you wish.
Oh, fuck
Um,
yeah! This one's
I'm gonna, like,
mine.
as I gather them up, I'm just gonna look over at her. Obviously, I know nothing about any of this. I'm just gonna look over at her like you got his amulet, like knowing he's a cleric.
mhm,
And I would assume that that's like his channel, you know. And
mhm.
so I'm just gonna be like, you got the amulet, all right, and just start dragging him.
Make a strength check. You can use your athletic. Yeah, make an athletics check. There we go. That's
Oh,
probably
good, that's
gonna be
better.
good. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
10.
10. You know,
Yeah.
you managed to get him like halfway, so to say, before Ray kind of just like Ray's chuckling as you are like dragging this like full-grown man who is quite literally uh like at least like twice your size. Like how tall are you there, Xavia?
I think I made her my height, so I think she's no, I think I made her like 5'4".
Yeah, no, she's taller than Belki.
Okay,
I
this
remember
gentleman is
that.
this gentleman is like 5'7", so it's not too crazy or anything like that. And he's older, so you managed to get there. Ray kind of just like laughs and gives a small chuckle and walks on over to him. Uh, Belky, what are you doing as you stare at this
Oh yeah,
ambulance?
I made her 5'6". Oh,
Yeah, I'm like 5'3". Um, she is walking over, and she's just gonna look at Ray and just be like, "Make sure you take extra good care of our friend here."
Oh, don't worry, I will. He kind of picks him up by the scruff and starts dragging him into the guild house and everything like that. And
And do I know
make
that this
a
this behavior is specifically from this specific like cult of Palor, right?
For sure,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool.
Do you know the cult's name? No.
But I know it's
do-
like a
but you
paywall, right?
definitely know of this, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna big boy over there, and just if you get any information out of him, make sure to write it down for me. I'm gonna like think about it and then look over at Belki. He does know how to read and write, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. You're good. You're good. I think.
he drags him in there. Make a perception check. See if you can hear what he's saying to him as he pulls him into the guild.
Me?
Ooh.
Or both of us?
Yeah.
I believe that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Ooh.
It's either a 20 or a 21, but it's one of them.
Perception?
Yep.
9.
21.
9.
It's a dirty
Wait,
21.
no, that's a 3, not a 5, 7.
Xavia, you know, job's done.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
No, I'm way out of breath from having to drag that guy. Just, I'm a musician, not a damn cattle.
For sure, for sure. Belki, you definitely hear, you pick up the low tones of, you pick up the low tones of Ray and everything like that. And
Dare I
he's
say the tones of Sweet Baby Ray?
of Sweet Baby Ray. He's just like, you gotta have a pair of brass balls to pull that shit around here. And as he moves him into the guild house, and they disappear in there. Boop.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I have to go take care of my tab really quick.
No, I'll just do it later. I'll put it on the guild. And I'm gonna go back into walking towards the flower shop.
Okay,
Okay, then I'm gonna just with you.
for sure. You guys begin to walk towards the flower shop and everything like that. I'm gonna move you guys up here for a hot moment. Okay, you guys get to the flower shop. Make perception checks for me.
Ooh.
Same thing.
What was that?
7.
I got a
7?
22 this time.
God damn it!
I rolled an 18 last time, and I rolled a 19 this time.
I'm just gonna be whistling, like thinking of a new song. Just
Listen, I don't get good rolls. I'm eating this, alright? I'm eating it up. I'm enjoying it.
I'm just glad I got good ones where it counted.
Along
You
with
know-
this Wagyu steak, shout out to Jared for making a baller Wagyu steak. Holy fuck.
Shout out to my mans.
This is
You know,
sexy.
Xavia, even with your 7, you know, as you guys approach the botanist shop, you know, there seems to be like loud noises coming from it. You're like, what the hell is going on? Belki, you hear instantly like screams coming from like the flower shop, like instantaneously.
No.
Do I hear a scream yet, or am I still just like caught in my own song?
You're caught in your own song, you know. You're just like you know, like you hear the scream, and you're just like, yeah, that's a good one. Like, ooh, ah, but like,
Oh my
like, I'm
god.
gonna write that down. Like, what are you doing, Belgi?
First things first, do I see anything wrong with the door? Does it look like it was broken in or no?
Oh, door's fine.
Alright, I'm fucking throwing Xavia's shit down because I was carrying that, and I'm running in there.
You burst into the
I'm
fucking
dragging
door.
her
Xavier, what are
with
you doing?
me.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, my stuff.
I'm
what the-
dragging you by the fucking wrist.
You for sure run in there. Make perception check for me.
I just fucking, god damn it.
That was for
I
the
got a
outside of the
fucking
building.
22 again. No, 22
Oh.
again. I rolled a 19 twice.
Hell yeah!
I
you
got a
s-
10.
You see, Xavia, I don't know how much, you know, botanicals. You don't go to the botanical shop to get your botanicals. You know, you find someone at the local bar. They normally have decent botanicals. You know, for you, Belki, you're very familiar. Doesn't make the scene less horrifying, as you go there. You hear
Oh. Okay.
the screams of with your 22, you can identify the scream of a mandrake, and Eros is there,
God damn it.
cleaving this thing with a big botanical cutter and everything like that. Oh, there you are.
I'm gonna do the heaviest of sighs, and I'm gonna be like, Eros!
I'm just gonna be frozen, like, what?
I'm gonna step back out, grab Xavia's
Oh.
stuff, put it down by her feet, and just walk up to him, and then just do a little, like, light punch in the shoulder. And just be like, remember what I said about putting up a warning sign when you're working on mandrakes?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, love. Don't worry. It doesn't have feelings.
Obviously.
Still,
As it screams in agony. And I'm just gonna start dusting off my stuff.
Make a nature check there, Xavia.
definitely not her forte.
Fucking hell. 7.
7.
I'm about to swap dice.
Xavia, with your 7, I will give you the option to know the knowledge of this mandrake. Or you can live in sweet bliss, not knowing the knowledge that you possess.
I'm gonna live in sweet bliss.
You live in sweet bliss. Of course, this thing feels absolutely nothing. It is a plant. It's in soup
I'm
and
gonna
everything
assume
like
that
that.
it's a lie because, like, it's obviously screaming bloody murder. But I'm just gonna just be like, well, what do I know?
I'm gonna pick up a small chunk of it and just holding it in my hand, like a good handful, and just be like, I'm taking this.
Aren't you gonna taste it first?
I'll save it for later, and I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
You see arrows just kind of like pick up like a big chunk and like take a bite out of it as like an onion and everything like that. Just...
like each individual piece is screaming.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Hold on. I am putting so many things in my inventory. I'm a hoarder.
I'm just gonna lean against the counter and be like, so why are we having to listen to this giant overgrown turnip scream?
Well, I was told to come by. I'm gonna look over at Grandisa. I'm gonna also lean my back onto Eros, do that aggressive, I'm not standing and you're my counterweight kind of back lead on him. And I'm just gonna be kind of futzing around with a piece of mandrake in my hand, just tossing it and just be like, "What's up? I'm here."
We have what you want.
Wasn't she Scottish last time? Come on, Paul. Come on.
Working on it. It's working, bro.
All right. So it came in. How's the quality of it this time around?
It stinks.
Ah, perfect. I'm gonna waltz on over. I'm gonna be like, "Show me the goods."
She for sure gives you some glowing glimmer leaf.
Glowing glimmer leaf.
Yep, some little some chunks and plants and everything like that.
It would help if I could type glowing glimmer leaf. Okay. Cool.
Mix that right in, and it'll help your visibility in dark places.
Ah, beautiful. All right, and that's all that we got for this shipment.
Arrows. Back to what I was doing. Yes, mandrake is an incredibly important ingredient in invisibility potions that we don't sell at this shop. And as Eros says that, Eros kind of fumbles with a little bottle and holds it behind their back, specifically aiming towards you, Belki, to pass this off to you.
I'm just gonna take it blatantly.
Add 1 invisibility potion to your inventory.
Nice. Awesome. Amazing. God, he's so sexy.
Ah!
I'm just gonna, again, take it blatantly, and I'm just gonna tap him on the butt.
Give him a little tap on the butt.
Little butt tap.
He hops for a second and everything like that, but he shakes it off. Xavia, make an insight check.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Nat 1?
Woof!
Wait a minute, I'm the only one who's supposed to touch Belki's butt. Right.
Wait, no, I totally wasn't.
Oh, she touched Xavia's.
Okay,
You are too focused on this point. So with your nat 1, ready? The insight check was on arrows, right? but with your nat 1, you
Your insight is
stare
mandrake.
into the eyes of this mandrake, right? And like and form a horrible, terrible uh telepathic connection with this creature. And you just hear it. Like soul ripping you. The voice like crawls up from your fingertips and just like leaves shivers down your body as this thing, with no sound to anyone else. Kill me! Kill me!
I'm just gonna unsheath my rapier very slowly, just staring at this thing. And just... Is there any way that I would know, like, what would be the fastest way to kill it?
With your nature check of 7, absolutely not.
God damn it. I'm just gonna... God, I hope this is correct. I'm just gonna stab it through the head between the eyes.
You stab
Wait,
it
can
through
I
the
block
head.
her? Can I go to block her?
You can
If I see this, wait, first off, do I see it?
make a perception check.
Okay.
DC 15.
Oh my god. I may not see this. 11, I don't see it.
Make a insight check for me, Belki.
Ooh, 19.
So
19.
you touched Eros's butt, and you know you had him jump a little bit like that, and then you stand next to him, and like you're side eyeing him, and you can feel like the heat of his blush, for
Good.
sure, absolutely. And like you're making your as you're side eyeing him, you give him like a little like cute smile and everything like that, and then Xavia just starts stabbing this creature. Xavia, how many times do you stab this creature?
You know what? Let me roll a d6. We'll find out together. 5.
5.
Damn.
Xavia just pulls out her rapier, like in like a cold sweat, like, you know, like her eyes wide on this creature. And all of a sudden, like, it went from like a nice, quiet, like, thing to. This thing just like starts
Not the
screaming. Like, oh,
remix.
just like does not stop screaming.
I'm gonna stab it twice in the face between the eyes, and then a couple times in the chest, just like in a general, like, I hope there's some kind of like heart or organ here.
Oh, shit.
Xavia, make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, no.
Luckily, charisma is pretty good for me.
I'm gonna call this DC 12.
17.
Ooh.
17. Xavia, you resist the urge to climb on top of this thing and like continue to stab it. Once you unstab it, the last time, you don't necessarily know if you have successfully killed it or not. But it seems that every time this creature seems to be attacked, it screams. So when you pull out your sword, it has no longer screamed.
I'm just gonna like... How the fuck do you kill this thing?
I'm gonna look over at Eros and just be like, is that gonna affect its taste or no?
Well, I don't know. Did she clean her sword? Did you sterilize your sword?
I'm just gonna... Well, it's a rapier, so it's stabbing. Let me think. That's
Well,
a good
'cause
question.
I know that there's those mushrooms from the Feywild that taste better when they're still alive. But I don't... Does that work
Wander
for these
caps. Oh my god.
things? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Should we get some wander caps later?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say? How do you kill this thing? As he says that, he pulls out like a small like blunderbuss, like cannon, aims it at this thing's skull and pulls the trigger. A giant like wham of mandrake onion just splashes over the thing. It was a little to the left.
Oh, so close, baby doll. Next time.
I'm just gonna like sigh and do like a little 2 extra fancy flourish to like sheathe my rapier and just climb back off the table. Like, at least the screaming stopped.
I'm gonna... I'm gonna...
Make a
I swear to God.
make for me
Come on,
a
Leah.
wisdom saving throw.
Come on.
Let me see plus. 6.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
A6.
Which dice are you using now?
I swapped over to the beans.
Oh no.
So, with your 6, you know, the screaming did stop. But will you ever be able to hear this creature
I'm just
screams?
gonna like start doing this with my ear. Like, I'm gonna start trying to hum a tune and just. You know what? I'm gonna wait outside. I'm just gonna step
No, you're
out.
not. Please.
Good luck stopping me. And I'm just gonna like just stand at like outside the door by the pumpkins and
Can
just
I
like.
throw a dagger to catch like the sleeve of her shirt into the doorway?
Make an attack
You better
roll.
not miss and hit me,
Make
bitch.
an attack roll in D&D Beyond. This is a PvP. If you are opposing this, there's
It's a fucking
Xavia.
8.
So you don't hit her armor class, so that's the first thing. You throw you haphazardly like throw a dagger and it like
It just hits the
enters
doorway
like
instead.
it enters like a piece of broccoli over here.
I'm just gonna, as I open the door, just like lean around it.
Yep, absolutely. Xavier, you can wait out here.
Is there any windows on this place, by the way?
There's a window right there.
Okay, I'm gonna go start like just like inspecting my hair and like fixing things and like realize my feather's missing. Just start
Oh.
Oh
patting
yeah, that's right.
myself.
I already forgot that I took that.
I'm just gonna
You,
start patting myself like, God damn it! I'm just gonna start looking like where you dropped my stuff for a moment.
While she's out there throwing a hissy fit and I can see her in the window, I'm gonna look at the two of them and just be like, is there any news that I need to know about, or is it just the delivery?
Billdan's looking for you.
Oh, he knows where I am. I'll check
He
in
says
with
it's
him.
urgent.
All right. I'll go talk to the pops. Thank you guys. I will see you later.
He said to bring the bird.
Oh, it's very serious. Okay, all right. I'll see you guys around. And I will snatch another piece of mandrake and just make my way.
Okay. Eros gives you a little wink and everything like that. Xavia, under the cold glare of a pumpkin that may or may not be alive, you'll never know. You are unable to locate your feather. What is this looking like?
I'm just gonna like be like rifling through my things and like patting myself and just keep taking off my hat and looking and just look up at like do like a double take up at Belki and just go, what did you do?
Oh, no, I didn't do anything, but I did manage to get you a new quill, and I'm gonna take out her feather and hand it to her.
I'm just gonna snatch it, like, quill my ass. I'm gonna fix it in my hat and then like keep looking in the mirror, make sure it's like exactly the position that I like it.
Listen, I can quill your ass later, but we need to go to the shop.
Is that a promise?
Of course it is.
Take inspiration there.
Which
Oh my
one,
God.
me?
Yes, you.
Fuck yeah!
Alright. We need to go over to the shop. So, one more pit stop, and then I'll drop you off at your next, money hole.
I'm just gonna start stretching like, oh, it's about time. And just like pick up my stuff as if like it's just been a rough morning for me.
I'm gonna take her stuff from her, and I'm gonna carry it again.
Okay, for sure. You grab the stuff and everything like that, and you guys make your way from the botanical house, and you guys are heading to the guild house.
Oh, he's not at the Shayla shop?
No, he's gonna be at the guild house. He is not there right
Closed
now.
on Sundays.
No. Make an insight check.
Ooh. Wow. 6.
6. You don't think much of it. They
My
told you to
Belki
go
dice are ass.
to the guild house, so you didn't think much of it. Xavia, make an insight check.
Was the tailor shop destroyed when the dungeon came up?
The tailor shop was
No.
not destroyed when the dungeon came.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
Literally, like,
14.
slept most nights. Calm down.
That was insight, right?
Yep, insight.
Okay, 14.
14. With your 14, you've never been called to the guild house before. Even when you made your transaction, it was made in like CD in like the CD dive bar,
Wait, so does she tell me that I've been summoned too along the way? Because I just think we're just making a pit stop.
Yeah, we are making a pit stop.
Okay, so I just think I'm making a pit stop.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. But have I ever been in here with her before?
You have never been in here with her.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, and just kind of like take out my book a little bit as if I'm like just like reading over things, but I'm like totally ready to take notes.
Incredible, incredible. You guys are gonna go in?
Yeah.
Belki, would you prepare her in
Xavia?
any way, shape, or form for this?
I'm
She just
gonna...
toss me in the water and gonna let me figure out how to swim.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just actually not even. I'm gonna open the door and I'm just gonna be like, "Welcome home," and then just open it.
Oh shit!
So that way everybody
Okay.
can. So that way she can see the big song and dancing musical number that's totally happening behind those doors.
Okay. Okay. Hot damn. Okay, give me 1 second as I
Is that Abby? Tell Abby I love him.
Abby, Amanda says hello. He can hear you, by the way.
Abby!
Abagoo.
Abby! Where's
Oh,
my
wait, you
favorite
can-
little shadow?
Let me turn the light on.
Abby!
Abby, come here.
Abby!
What is
Abby!
it? Abby, come here.
Who's your baby?
It's
Oh!
your favorite person.
Oh, my baby boy! Hello, Abby!
Who is it?
Abby!
That's an Abagoo.
Who is it?
Hi, Bubba.
Where is she?
Abby!
Go get her.
I miss him! He's the best cuddle bug.
Go get her.
The best
Where'd
cuddle
she
bug.
go? He's so excited. He's like shaking a little bit.
Oh, baby! I miss him.
Where'd she go? Oh.
I miss those big feet and the big slobbery kisses and waking up to him stealing all of the blankets from me.
You were his favorite guest this year. For
Fuck
sure.
yeah! I need to come visit him again soon.
Visit me too. I'm lonely.
Well, obviously you too. You're the real reason he's the bonus.
You guys enter the guild here. It is a Xavia, make a insight check. You actually make a perception check. Belki, make a insight check.
I failed.
What did you fail?
I got a 4 plus.
Oh my
What is
God.
it? Insight? Is it insight?
No, perception. Make a perception check.
Am I making the
I
insight?
got an 8.
You got an 8. Belki, you can make an insight check.
Oh, 19.
19. Belki, the guild is a hustle and bustle.
Yeah. I
they
see
are
my buddy.
they are moving and grooving and everything like that. In fact, the only person that really is not like moving and grooving and like working or anything like that is Algahorn. He is sitting there in his cups. With a 19 perception, he is definitely downed at least like 6 of whatever he is drinking so far,
Good,
and
good
it is
for
like
him.
it is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Good! I'm just gonna walk on up to him and just tap him on the... Not even tap him, do a smack on the back. Because he's a big-ass man. And I'm gonna be like, good morning!
You give a smack on the back. Xavia, as you're walking in, you're following Belki and everything like that. You're kind of like blown away in a fact that like you can't absorb the details of this place. The entire guild house screams luxury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when you were like oh, like I hired a group of mercenaries to really protect me, you know? And I made a transaction in like a seedy bar, you know? And that's what I was expecting when I walked in here. Not like this like mafioso style like of like red carpet and like oak and rich mahogany and leather bound books and bars.
Listen, there's velvet on those tapestries.
Unless
sure.
they're, like scribbling in my thing, like this is what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
We got a whole dragon head, bro.
There's a whole dragon head there.
As opposed to a half a dragon's head.
Yeah, exactly.
Alcorn greet you there, Belgi.
Oh,
Okay.
What type of woman is your type?
What type of woman is my type? Preferably one that's nice and loud.
And I thought you were boring.
Come on! You should know me better than this by now!
I'm just gonna tap Belki and be like, I like him.
Oh, no, I love him. He's an absolute sweetheart. Ask him about his hobbies. They're fun.
I'm just gonna like attempt to just slide into the chair, facing him and just go, I heard you have hobbies.
What do you know about my hobbies?
I'd like to know more.
He turns around to the bartender. He goes, "Another round!" And he like before the bartender can like really like grab like turn around or like walk out with the drinks. Like the bartender gets the drinks in her hands and he pulls her over the bar and kind of like slams them on the counter. And drinking's my hobby.
I'm just gonna start applauding, like, wonderful company you have here. And I'm looking over at Belki.
He's a big, dumb sweetheart. Now, come on.
He is a very big
I feel like
sweetheart.
be drug up from my chair as I'm like clapping at him.
For sure, your 5'6" ass is looking up at this at a like he's not as wide as the Dragonborn. The Dragonborn was standing around like between like 7 foot tall, but he was wide in stature and everything like that. This gentleman is massive, but we're talking in like height. This is a Goliath, and he is at least minimum 8'5". The weapon on his back is bigger than you.
Nice.
And it is same as like the pelts. Make a perception check.
Okay. I have a Goliath character, by the way.
Yeah.
I love all my NPCs.
13.
15?
13.
13? If the furs on his back came from a single animal, it was a big ass animal.
I'm just gonna like point and be like, look, real fur.
He only has those because he killed them himself.
And we love him even more for it. I'm just gonna blow him a kiss. And he's not even looking. He's just down his drinks. But
Oh yeah,
it's his
absolutely.
pocket counts.
Yep, like when you say like he's like in his drink, like the glass is like the entire pitcher of like alcohol is like extended like a good like 10 inches above his head, and he's not pouring it in his mouth, he's just pouring it over his like face and shit. You guys make your way back there and everything like that. This guild member Belki will look at you and hold up like 2 fingers.
Oh. Just the 2 fingers.
Just the 2 fingers. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hold up 2 zeros.
2 zeros? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
You you hold up 2 zeros, and the guild member nods and makes a note and lets you pass.
Cool.
You guys both head on up there with
I'm just gonna like watch you do that. Just be like, I'm with her, and just like slide on.
This guild member does not speak to you there, Xavia. You don't know if she is a mute or if she has been sworn to some type of secrecy or something like that. But she does not seem to speak.
Do I have a moment just like watching her like this? Because I might just like actually instead I'm just gonna be going up the stairs behind Belki and she's like, not all of us have the gift of like me. Never shutting up.
Ha! For sure. You guys get to the top of here.
I'm gonna do the heaviest sigh and shake my head.
Belki, make a perception check for me.
My Belki dice are fucking ass. This is so rude. I got a 6 total.
As far as you know.
ass. Oh my god.
You know, you see your father,
Yes.
and he seemingly receives a report from this gentleman right here. You know, with your perception, you really don't get an opportunity to see this person's face. What did you roll?
I rolled a 6. It was without modifiers. It was a 3.
With your 6, you know what? I'm gonna let Xavia roll.
What
Do
am I
better
rolling?
than me, please.
Roll perception.
Perception. I've been rolling ass on perception, even though I have a +4. Oh, I got an 18 + 4, 22.
Oh
There we
shit!
go.
Okay.
Your turn.
Xavia, for sure. You see the gentleman in front of you. You see his mouths. You see his mouth move. You're kind of like reading his lips almost. You know. But what stands out to you is that he is wearing almost a different cloak than the. He is wearing a different cloak than all of the other guild members that were in here. And as you kind of like get like a better examination, you know, you kind of like round the corner. With your 19 perception, you slap yourself up against this globe right here. The person in front of you is an Aurelian bounty hunter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, just right up against the globe, just... I'm just gonna be very, very quiet and stay right the fuck there, and I'm just gonna listen out for, what him's doing.
You hear the Aurelian bounty hunter talking to Phil Dan, and he goes, "There's no way that she is who she says she is, but I have a feeling that she's here. Why don't you go ahead and just make my job a little bit easier? You'll be rewarded with some coin. And it's not a bad thing to have a favor owed to a prince." You hear Phil Dan. "Even if I didn't know where she is, you would be the last person that I would tell. Now do me a favor and get the fuck out of my guild."
Living up to the name of Phil Daddy.
This generalized person begins to walk. What are you doing there, Xavia?
I'm gonna be hearing the footsteps. I'm just gonna just casually just slither on around to the other side.
Okay.
Almost out of sight, but just enough where I can like very subtly like peek around and watch and just stay like just a step behind where I got a little bit of eyesight.
Make a stealth check for me.
Amazing.
Can I aid her in using my tail to like slip up the leg?
Make
this
a
guy?
make a perception check to see if you notice Xavia freaking out.
Me?
And I'm doing stealth.
You're doing stealth.
Oh, I was just
You-
gonna do that because this guy sounded like an asshole. Is it a... Oh no, what is this?
Well, I got a 4.
I'm gonna roll a D&D
Wait,
Beyond.
what does my instrument drop or something?
Perception, right? 11.
11. With your 11, you do see Xavia is kind of like fumbling and everything like that.
I just wanted to freak him out. Make him feel like there's something on his leg.
There is a moment where this person is going to pass her. You hear her stumble. You know, she
I'm fumbling
even
with my rapier, it's causing
you-
a little bit of noise.
you're causing a little bit of noise and everything like that. Very quickly, Belki, you look up. You know, you look at her, you look at this gentleman, and then you look at Phil Dan. And Phil Dan like eyeballs for a second. His eyes go wide. He's like, didn't really notice you were there before. He sees this gentleman going. As you turn back to Xavia, She is no longer there.
Good.
This gentleman is going to walk on past and out. And when you look back at Phil Dan's eyes are kind of like glowing a little bit red. He will make his way out.
My dad's pretty neat.
You can come out now.
I'm just going to, like, very cautiously take one step outwards towards Belki, looking towards, Phildan? Phildan?
Yep, Phil Dan.
I nearly said Phil Daddy, and I was like, that's not what I'm using.
I mean, you could call him Phil Daddy.
No. But,
I call him Phil Daddy. Not in canon,
just
but...
keeping my hand on the rapier, I'm just gonna be looking at him. Well, no, because I'm not gonna be... Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be looking at him, like, kind of confused and very obviously on high alert.
It's going to sound strange, but they're not here for you.
I'm just gonna, like, slowly... My shoulders are just gonna slowly relax, but my hand's not... My hands are still tense, and I'm still, like... almost at the ready, but trying to just calm down.
Looking at you, Belki, he goes, "What do you know of this?" And he gestures to the documents on the table.
I'm gonna go over and just glance over them and read them real quick.
Xavia, what are you doing in this?
I'm going to be, like, looking back towards where the guy left and make sure that even from the doorway, he can't see me. So I'm probably just gonna walk as close to Phildan as I can. Phildan, around
Yep.
the side of the globe to make sure that nobody can see me in their line of sight.
For sure. You definitely can hide yourself behind the globe without a problem and everything like that. Belki, as you look, are you looking over the documents with them as well, or are
Yeah.
you just kind of?
Well, yeah, no, I'm looking over them.
You're looking over them. Oh my god, I keep messing up your name. Xavia, are you looking over the documents with them, or are you just like hiding out?
Sort of kind of hiding, but also since you said that they weren't after me, I'm gonna be very curious and be looking at what they're looking at.
Okay. Phil Dan has almost like a newspaper in front of him. And the newspaper headline is it is Princess Finally Found. Hang on, let me change my music up for a second. Okay. Princess Finally Found to be reunited with Prince Philip. And there is a girl's image like implanted like on this like newspaper. This is like, except for lack of better terms, this is like a printing press. These technologies do exist in this this type of world. The girl's photo that is on there is this. Phil Dan kind of like looks down at it and then like looks up at Xavia. It's possible.
Do you think it'll be enough to keep them silent for a while?
No. As soon as she meets the prince, it's all going to go out of the window. The issue is, did you know about this?
Ooh, we lost her.
Well, during a critical
no!
backstory part.
Oh no! Well, in this intermission of Leah disappearing, we're gonna say that this stream is sponsored by Crit Hit Minis, where you can head on over to Etsy and get yourself some pre-made minis, pre-painted minis, as well as you can go ahead and commission, and that's going to be run by my good friend and DM here, Paul Knight.
Yeah. We also do terrain. We do
And
terrain.
terrain! And various, I don't know, do you do other various 3D printed goods and services?
I do. I do offer cosplay commissions on request
Paul has
and
made many a
demand.
things for me.
And then also on top of all that, so we offer 3D printed STL mini files from Hero Forge, from Eldritch Foundry, and then just in general, DM Stash, um, Witch Song miniatures, Crippled God Foundry, all of that good stuff.
Paul, is there anything that's like coming up into your store soon that you're excited
I
to release?
I am. So, well, first things first, I'm preparing for a Strahd live session.
Oh, that's
So,
right!
so the Strahd live session has taken up a lot of time. I finally printed out. There were 3 sessions of the Strahd live session that I needed. I needed the Cathedral of St. Markovia, which is printed, and I just need to remove the supports off of that. There was an entire cemetery, so I now have an entire like poster board type of cemetery. And then finally, I need a little town.
A little town.
A tiny town. Once I finish my tiny town, everything will be totally 3D printed for that. But I do have to paint it all, which is going to be a
Fun.
little nuts. But I'm
Fair.
very excited. I have 4 new minis coming out this session. I have a Droger, a Nordic skeleton warrior, and then I have a barbarian, which is really cool. And then I have 2 others. I think I have a bard. The bard is called Traveling Jack. He is a hollowed one, uh, jester, kind of uh, a jester, kind of minstrel style that specializes in the dark arts. And then from there, I may do one more, but we will see.
You got a whole party being made,
I do, I do, I do, I do.
and they're all available for purchase.
They're all going to be
Right?
available for purchase at the end, and then I like put the STLs up there, right? So like if you see an STL that you like, that's like a print on demand. So you just say, hey, like for like $8 to $12, I really like this character. Print this out for me, and I will print it out for you. And I also include them in a nice little case and everything like that. They come with their
Oh
own
my god, the
individual
nicest case.
backgrounds.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find mine. Oh, he's right here.
Go.
So, this is a live action customer review. Paul painted and printed for me. Oh no! Come on. Hold on.
Ah!
This needs to be properly shared. Let me fix my. There we go. Okay, so Paul made for me this amazing Displacer Beast, and it came in this amazing case that is so handy dandy. It was packaged to the gods. I got, first off, stickers. Second off, I got a free D20 with my order. Like,
That's true.
Let's be
Everybody,
real.
everybody gets a free D20 with their order. So, and then also when you buy a painted mini, you get a free health potion with your painted mini.
Always use those.
Right,
Always.
exactly. It's
Forever
like
and
if we're gonna send adventurers off into the world, they better be equipped to handle anything. Uh, you know. So,
So,
we have
once
we
again,
have that.
that is Crit Hit Minis over on
Yeah.
Etsy, Fam Squad, whoever is watching this.
We're also gonna be working with the Crit Awards a little bit. I'm going to be printing and painting some specialized minis for them to hand out to their awardees.
I didn't
So
know you were printing for the Crit Awards.
yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah.
Congrats, Paul.
They have to get me their Critty STL, but once they do, I'm gonna print out a couple of those and send them their
Hey,
way. So
that's so cool.
if I can, what I would love to do is I would love to like 3D print this thing, right? Uh, and then electroplate it gold, like it's like an Oscars statue.
Ooh,
I think that would be really cool.
awesome. Okay,
So,
Sorry, guys.
are
Hello.
we all good?
hello.
Hello.
we filled you being gone with.
She was blown away, Belki. That was it.
She was
She missed the
stolen-
entire thing.
She was
That was
momentarily stolen by the Fae, but I filled it with ad space, so we're fine.
Nice. Alright, sorry, thank you.
That's okay. So basically, to fill you in, Phil Dan has been speaking with Belki about a woman that he sees in this photo that has been identified as Xavia, the Mockingbird. Um, the Why don't you make an insight check based upon hearing the conversation with the bounty hunter?
Okay. And you said, sorry, investigation or
Insight.
insight? Ooh, I rolled pretty well this time. What do I add? 19.
19.
Woo!
You know that the bounty hunter is having a difficult time believing that this is the full Xavia. But this Xavia has seemingly convinced the public that she is, in fact, Xavia.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting play. Quite frankly, I don't know anyone who's stupid enough to try it. But it would put the prince in a very public position. Don't know if he would be able to say no.
The better question is how much time do you think this gets us before they realize it's not her? And she's
So-
a local.
Question, did she go out of her way to convince the prince that she's me? Or to convince the public that she's me, that the one that the prince is after?
Yes, she did. To what ends? I mean, my understanding is if she were to marry a prince, she would be a royal. If to have to be a commoner in such a position like that, there's an understandability, but I don't. This could potentially backfire horribly. And if it does, they will swarm the city.
I'm
The
gonna
prince is,
echo what he said earlier and say, yeah, I don't know anyone stupid enough to do this either.
Well, we can't have them swarming the city, now can we? And that also means, my dear, that you will probably not be going to the Whistling Pig.
I'm afraid she's right. With the prince is due here at the end of the week.
That's a quick turnaround.
I'm sure the news has already reached him. Take him at a minimum 7 days to arrive.
I'm gonna look over at Belki and say, he's got some of the fastest horses in the nation.
Yeah, that being said, royals do like to take their sweet time when it comes to packing.
Oh, also a thing. This would probably be the first time that Belki knows that it's specifically a prince that's after me.
Oh,
That's true.
that is true.
All you know is that I've had bounty hunters trying to capture me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's very true. Your job just got a lot harder. I'm afraid there's no getting you out of the city, Xavia.
I'm just gonna like lean against the thing and just like prop my head.
Can I just pull Phil Dan over to the side real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
And just be like, what do you suggest that I get her out of here? Do I leave the continent at this point?
No.
As of right now, I have a week ahead of them. I could get her out of here, but the question is where.
We need to take the heat off. We need for the prince to come here to decide what he is going to do, whether marry this imposter or throw her to the wolves.
I'm gonna raise up at this. I don't. Y'all are probably far enough away where I don't really hear you. Like you're probably mumbling, right?
Yeah.
She pulled her off to the side. I mean, you can make a perception check to try to listen.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna like turn and be looking at the paper and just say I'm just gonna like I guess you guys can just like overhear me just speaking out aloud and just say she's an idiot. The only thing this is gonna get her is dead.
Uh, I have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
What if we didn't get her out of the city? I mean,
What
the
and
bounty
just
hunters they'll be knocking on it on every door, but with the right paperwork, we could send you into the dungeon. In fact, I've had a quest that I was intending on taking personally. Maybe you'll be a good fit.
so
I'll have to
instead
beef you up a little bit, but
you know I won't say no to some extra aid.
what do you think, Xavia?
I'm just gonna raise up because I've not been listening in. I've kind of
Yep.
been in my own like world.
We can. We can try to get you out of the city with limited success, and maybe you get caught. Maybe you don't. If you do, well, it'll be a problem for all of us. Or we could hide you. We could send you into the dungeon. I say dungeon. It's, I'm sure you've heard, it's not a prison. Multiple floors spanning miles and miles and miles, different terrains. Very easy to get lost in.
Scurry into some holes like a couple of rats.
Better a
But
rat in a hole than a fish in a barrel.
I'm just gonna like be tapping the paper with the girl's picture. My main concern isn't me evading him. That's something that I can do. Besides, a little dungeon crawls it sounds like it'll spice up the plot a little bit. However, Prince Philip is quite a brat. As soon as he sees this girl isn't me, her head and anybody else who helped her convince this narrative, there's gonna be fire.
I'll do it. I'll do as much as I can on my end to hold the public opinion over him. He may have no choice unless he wants to look like a fool.
Well, that's something he's great at. And I'm just gonna slap the paper on the thing and just like lean back and cross my arms and say, all right, so what do we bring for a dungeon?
Xavier, the first thing before you, before I can send you along with Belki, I do need to ask, what is your end goal? What do you want?
She's gonna look between him and Belki and then like kind of look like she's kind of stuck a little bit. And then sigh and gesture all over the guild and say, what do you have here? Loyalty. You wouldn't turn on me for some gold. That's not something you can find in anywhere. I want to build up a community. I want people to follow me into hell if I were to go. So that when I face these bastards, their position means nothing.
Assist Belki in the mission that I am going to give her. And consider yourself family.
The way I'm biting my tongue to go when use he, use family. It's just hitting. It's hitting. Well, if that's the case, she's gonna just whip her head over to her dad and just be like, "Suit me up, Pops."
Wonderful. I already have an orc. Well, a half orc. There's a half orc, Vulpin, and another tiefling.
It would be nice to have some of my own kin.
They'll
Never
meet
met
you
a
in.
Vulpin before. What are those like?
They will meet. They're like little fox folk. They're cute.
Oh.
Very soft. What I will tell you is that the three others of your members of your party will know nothing of this mission.
Right.
As far as they are concerned, it is a race to the bottom of the dungeon to be the first adventurers to clear the entire thing. For you and Xavia here, I need for you to pursue an additional task.
What was the fee they put on this one?
Oh, it's utterly too expensive.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Lay it on me.
You're going to be hunting a hero in the dungeon.
That's a new one.
That's where we're going to leave off next
Ah!
time.
Damn.
That is where we will leave off. If you wish to know about the heroes party or any information that you would like, I can tell you that. If to go along with the mission briefing, as so to say, Belki will be paid with this. Xavia, this is essentially a test for you. If you help Belki complete her mission, you will be welcomed into the Nightshades.
Cool beans.
Yo, you want to be a nightshade?
And then you don't have to pay for protection anymore.
Well,
Kind of.
kind of.
Tips are appreciated.
Hey, listen, she still signed a contract, all right? That's an
She
ink.
She did. She did.
Speaking
That's
of,
true.
I didn't add that extra 8 gold you gave me.
You
But
can add
Oh
the
yeah,
eight,
I
yeah.
bet it cool.
You got reverse anesthesia'd. Reverse
Damn.
anesthesia'd.
Your identity got stolen. That fucking sucks for you, huh?
oh, it just sucks for her.
I don't know.
Like, I grew up with this bastard. He knows what I looks like.
Wow, looks like I don't know, man. How does Xavia feel about having people walking around saying they're you?
Well, it's to be expected with fame.
Oh, snap.
But no, when she heard that he's going after somebody, instead of her thinking it was somebody new, the only thought that she had was basically her thought is that as long as she's like they're still pursuing her, that probably means that her dad is still alive. So the idea of them going after somebody else, that would possibly mean that
Her father was dead. Yeah.
yeah, that they would no longer have use for leverage over her. So that would be her first concern. But somebody pretending to be her by any means, like she's like, he's gonna take one look at her and just know. You know, that's what's going through her mind. It's just like that poor girl, that poor delusioned girl, you know, and
Yep.
anybody else who helped them. That's what's going through her mind.
Yep. There is a resemblance.
Mhm.
You know, it is not perfect by any means. You know, it is like it is one of those things where it is like a reverse anesthesia, where like you have people that are trying to claim money and power and everything like that, who are latching on to a local legend, so to say. You know, where it's like, hey, like you had a prince,
But
and
that
I say this too because you would know this. You would have probably heard it where it's like, oh, like his lover was kidnapped by such and such because of her jealous father.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Is she would only know the media's side of the story.
it is in fact the media side of the story, and that is kind of what is being uh, printed here, so to say, and that is almost why it is more believable to the public,
Hmm.
because it's like there's no resistance here.
Hmm.
There is someone that's saying like, yeah, that shit that happened, yeah, you're right, I was kidnapped.
Hmm.
Like we were in love, and like I said, that bears a slight resemblance.
Hmm. I mean, I got
So,
a twin. I'm used to people looking at like me, but
True.
oh, for
True.
for sure, for sure.
Also, are you still streaming? Like, for anybody,
Oh,
no, I've got a twin in real life, not my character.
yeah. I should also probably close the stream at this point. Cool. Well, I think there's only one person in here, and it's Julian. So, bye, Julian.
Bye, Julian.
Cool. Well, I'll catch you later, stream. I'll fucking get this professional at a later point. Bye.